Brigid is one of the most powerful and enduring figures in Celtic mythology, known as a goddess of healing, poetry, and smithcraft. Her influence extends beyond mythology, as she was later venerated as Saint Brigid in Christian tradition, blending pagan and Christian elements into one of the most beloved figures in Irish culture. She represents light, renewal, and transformation, embodying both the warmth of the hearth and the fierce power of the forge. In mythology, Brigid is often described as a radiant woman with flame-red hair, symbolizing her connection to fire and inspiration. She is associated with the sacred flame, which represents not only physical warmth but also creativity and spiritual enlightenment. As a goddess of poetry, she was believed to grant the gift of eloquence and wisdom, making her the patron of bards and storytellers. Her presence in the poetic tradition highlights her role as a bridge between the mortal and divine, as poets in Celtic society were revered as seers and keepers of sacred knowledge. Brigid's connection to healing further establishes her as a nurturing and protective figure. She was believed to have the power to cure illness and bring fertility to the land, animals, and people. Many healing wells throughout Ireland and Scotland were dedicated to her, and even today, people visit these sites to seek blessings and renewal. Her role as a healer was not just about the body but also about the spirit, as she was seen as a guardian of emotional and spiritual well-being. She is also deeply tied to smithcraft, an unusual domain for a goddess, but one that reflects her transformative power. Smiths in Celtic tradition were more than just metalworkers. They were creators who shaped weapons, tools, and sacred objects, wielding fire to transform raw materials into something new. Brigid's association with smithcraft symbolizes both physical creation and personal growth. She is a goddess who forges strength, endurance, and resilience in those who follow her. Her festival, Imbolc, celebrated on February 1st, marks the transition from winter to spring. It is a time of renewal, fertility, and the return of light after the dark months. Fires were lit in her honor, symbolizing both warmth and inspiration, and offerings were made to ensure prosperity in the coming year. This festival underscores Brigid's role as a goddess of transition, guiding people through times of change and renewal. As Christianity spread through Ireland, Brigid's influence did not fade. Instead, she became Saint Brigid, one of Ireland's most revered saints. Stories of Saint Brigid often mirror those of the goddess, emphasizing her compassion, wisdom, and miraculous abilities. She was said to have fed the poor, healed the sick, and even tamed wild animals, reinforcing her role as a protector and nurturer. Her sacred flame, kept alive by priestesses in ancient times, was later tended by Christian nuns in Kildare, showing how seamlessly her legend merged with the Christian faith. Brigid's story is one of transformation, resilience, and enduring power. She is a goddess of creativity, strength, and healing, offering guidance to those seeking inspiration and renewal. Whether as a divine figure of Celtic mythology or as a beloved saint, Brigid remains a symbol of warmth, wisdom, and the eternal flame of hope. Her presence continues to be honored in modern pagan traditions, folklore, and religious practices, proving that her influence has never truly faded.